The Texas heat is unforgiving, but it's nothing compared to the pressure building on the first tee. Charlie Woods, just 16 years old, steps into the spotlight at the U.S. Junior Amateur. And this isn't just another junior tournament, this is the proving ground. A packed gallery surrounds him. The cameras zoom in, phones out. Every swing is recorded, every move dissected. And just off the fairway, Tiger Woods. Stoic, silent, watching. His presence alone says everything. The GOAT, standing guard over his son's biggest moment yet. The media buildup has been relentless. NBC Sports and Golf Monthly ran stories all week hyping Charlie's run after his clutch playoff win in Coral Springs. A name to watch, they said. A player growing into his own game. He wasn't just riding the Woods legacy, he was forging his own identity. And make no mistake, this wasn't a charity invite. Charlie earned his spot. His AJGA win earlier in the year silenced doubters. His qualifying playoff birdie? Ice cold. So by the time he stepped onto the grass in Dallas, one thing was clear. This wasn't Tiger Woods' kid playing golf. This was Charlie Woods, the contender. But here's the thing. Golf doesn't care about your last name. It doesn't care who's watching. And under pressure, even legacies can crack. What happened next wasn't just a bad round, it was something no one, not even Tiger, could have predicted. The first tee shot sailed left, the second hole a double bogey, and by the time Charlie Woods made the turn at Trinity Forest, the wheels had already come off. His scorecard told a brutal story. 81 strokes, 11 over par, leaving him tied for 242nd out of 264 players. Let that sink in a tournament built for breakout stars, and Charlie found himself near the bottom of the board. On the front nine, things unraveled fast, plus 8 through 9 holes. Tee shots were wild, approaches short, and the short game, usually a strength, looked hesitant. Multiple double bogeys, including a disastrous 4-putt on the par 3 7th, erased any early momentum. The rhythm? Gone. Confidence? Shaken. Every swing looked like a guess. Every shot, a reminder of just how brutal this game can be. And then came the back nine, a flicker of hope. A birdie on 11 clean drive, solid iron, 1 putt, a brief smile, then another birdie on 15. Was the tide turning? Nope. It faded as quickly as it arrived. A bogey on 16, a misread putt on 17, and a closing par on 18 that felt like a mercy, not a victory. But the scorecard wasn't the only thing speaking loud. Yahoo Sports described it best. Charlie walked slower, shoulders slouched, a step behind his playing partners. He looked up toward Tiger, then back down again. You could feel the weight, not just of the day, but of the expectations crushing in on him. It wasn't a meltdown. It wasn't a learning experience. It was a collapse. And with just one round left to play, the question shifted from, can he win? To, can he survive the cut? Emotion aside, the data paints a brutal picture of Charlie Woods' first round at the U.S. Junior Amateur, and it's one even his biggest supporters can't ignore. According to NBC Sports and WFAA, Charlie's performance placed him firmly in the bottom tier across nearly every key metric. Let's start with the basics. Fairways hit. Out of 14 possible, Charlie found just 4. That's a 28% fairway accuracy rate, far below the field average, and a nightmare for a course that punishes errant tee shots. It didn't get any better from there. His scrambling percentage, the ability to recover and save par when missing a green, was among the lowest of the day. Missed chips, tentative flops, and a few poor reads meant bogeys stacked up quickly. But the most damning stat of all? Putts per hole. 2.1. That may not sound catastrophic until you remember elite junior players at this level typically hover around 1.6. A half stroke per hole adds up fast over 18, and in Charlie's case, it added up to an 81. Then there were the 4 double bogeys. Not 1, not 2, 4. Every single one of them a momentum killer. Each time Charlie seemed ready to settle, he'd 3-putt, chunk a chip, or sail an approach. The short game, once considered his most mature asset, looked rattled under pressure. And here's where it gets tough. According to NBC projections, the match play cut line sits around +2 or +3. Charlie is +11, meaning he trails by 9 shots with just 1 round to go. Can he climb back? The math says no. But in golf, pride is everything. And right now, he's playing for more than a cut. Because with every swing, that cut line didn't just slip away, it disappeared over the horizon. It was a moment that said everything without a single word spoken. As Charlie Woods walked up to the 10th tee, the cameras cut to a familiar silhouette in the crowd, Tiger Woods. Cap pulled low, arms crossed, and eyes locked in. No smile, no nod, no fist pump, just silence. AFP and Yahoo Sports captured the visual perfectly. This wasn't the proud, engaged Tiger we'd seen at PNC championships or junior tournaments past, where he'd kneel behind Charlie to read putts, whisper advice, offer encouragement after a tough hole. This Tiger looked like a statue, unmoving, unreadable, watching each shot like it carried the weight of the family name. It did. And Charlie saw it. Multiple times during the round after a flared drive, a pulled putt, a sloppy double, Charlie glanced toward the rope line, toward his dad, but Tiger never moved, not even a head tilt. Just a cold stare under that iconic Nike cap, and that silence, it roared. In past appearances, Tiger had been his son's caddy, coach, and hype man all in one. But now, on the biggest stage of Charlie's young career, he stood back. Was it by design to let Charlie fight his own battles? Or was Tiger feeling the weight too? Golf Monthly and WFAA both noted how unusual it was to see Tiger so visibly distant. Analysts speculated, was he frustrated? Was he shielding emotion? Was he allowing his son to grow? Or did he not know what to say in the face of a public collapse? And let's be clear, this wasn't just any round. This was a gut punch. The round every young golfer fears. And to have your father, the greatest to ever do it, watching silently from the sidelines, it wasn't anger. It wasn't disappointment. It was something deeper, and somehow, it said everything Charlie needed to hear. The scorecard doesn't lie. An 81 on day one, tied for 242nd out of 264. The projected cut line? At least 9 shots ahead. And now, all eyes are on round 2. Because for Charlie Woods, it's either perfection or packing up early. NBC Sports summed it up best. It's an uphill battle from here. No sugarcoating, no optimism, just cold reality. To have any hope of reaching match play, Charlie will need a near-flawless round mentally and mechanically. That means controlling nerves, hitting fairways, sinking putts, and silencing the noise. All of it. And here's the thing, he's done it before. Go back to Coral Springs, that AJGA playoff. Charlie was 2 shots back with 3 to play, rattled off back-to-back birdies, then nailed a clutch 10-footer to win it in extra holes. That's the Charlie we know. Resilient, composed, fierce under pressure. But Trinity Forest isn't Coral Springs, and the U.S. Amateur isn't an AJGA junior stop. This is the big leagues of amateur golf with college coaches, media, and legacy all swirling around one 15-year-old. And unlike Coral Springs, there's a crowd here whispering every time he tees it up. That's Tiger's son. WFAA reported that Charlie looked stoic but tired after his round. He skipped interviews, no fist bumps, no smiles, just a walk to the car, Tiger trailing silently behind. It's not just about recovering strokes now, it's about reclaiming confidence. Because that's the question now, isn't it? Is this just a bad day at the office? A stumble every great golfer learns from? Or is this the first real taste of golf's brutality, the reminder that no last name, no pedigree, and no gallery of cameras can guarantee success? Tiger's expression may have said it all, but Charlie's next round will say even more. The real test? It starts now.